Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. What's good, y'all? What's happening? So, there's been a lot of discourse happening right now in regards to Kendrick Lamar about the whole Grammys nomination. So, there's been a lot of back and forth when it comes to this topic, especially when it comes to the Joe Budden podcast and his crew, him and his crew talking down on Kendrick Lamar, talking down on the GNX project. Now they comparing GNX to the Clips, and now also adding Chance the Rapper to the mix. So this video is gonna be in courtesy of the HHSBQ crew. Sorry. So we're gonna react to his channel, so be sure to check him out. Shout out to him. Let's see.
Chance album is gonna get shunned,
which is unfortunate.
which is very unfortunate.
To me, shunned. It ain't gonna get a nomination.
I think it's a better album than GNX. I think it's a better album.
You see, off the top, that's his opinion, which I'm completely fine with that. But this dude, Iman, whatever his name is, he has an issue with Kendrick Lamar. You can't tell me nothing. He has a problem with Kendrick Lamar, and he has a problem with GNX. If y'all don't like GNX so much, why is it that GNX is the main album, the main project that is being compared to every other project? There's so many great projects that came out. This year alone, a lot of great projects came out. So why is GNX the go-to that's always being compared? And then y'all downplay it. Y'all downplay it. And that's where my problem comes in. That's where I have the issue, because they downplay GNX. So everything is to make everything else look good. And I don't like that.
Then Clips album.
But wait, what's shunned though? If it's nominated, he said he don't think.
First of all, opinion is opinion. First of all, opinion is opinion. If you think the album is better, you think the album is better.
Yeah.
There's no metric. There's no rubric with the right answers or answer key that anybody has that says this album is better because of this. Everybody's preferences are different. So I'm not going at Imani over that. But I think, you know, that's his preference, even though mine may be different.
I think from what I'm hearing so far, I think it's a better album than all. Don't get me wrong, all the other things that go into those albums make those albums important. But if you're talking about just music and just all that Chance album
You could have said that
is.
about 9 albums.
I love Chance.
Yeah, because the new album comes out.
All his people. Nah, yo.
Well, you change your album of the year quickly.
No.
Or we've been blessed enough. No, we've been blessed to have much great music this year.
And that's another piece I wanted to mention, is that we've gotten so much great music this year. We've had
That's true. A lot.
several albums. We've had Freddie Gibbs. We've had Jid drop an album. Obviously, we've had GNX. I'm missing one. Alfredo 2, God Does Like Ugly, Starline, and GNX. And if I'm
Jid drop. Joey Badass, if you consider that a thing. I don't, but he dropped.
not mistaken, there's another album in there that dropped.
Offset dropped.
I know Ray Vaughn dropped the album since then, or a project since then. It wasn't an album. And then we also had a Joey Badass album that nobody is talking about. Not even a little bit. Let's continue.
I know, right?
Because the GNX was it for me all the way up until Clips.
Oh,
When did
Clips.
GNX come out?
Clips. That's what I wanted to look at real quick. My bad.
Oh, y'all.
Last year.
Like it was in November.
It was like November 2024.
It wasn't that
Maybe
early.
October.
Yes, it was. Because I thought it was closer to Super Bowl time. No.
No.
GNX came out before
I think
the
it was
previous year.
November.
It was in 2024.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but closer to
But
Super
GNX was my choice until the Clips, and then now with Chance, it's like, I mean, I don't think anything else is.
November 22nd.
I think the Clips is going to win it, but I think because they got the narrative and the momentum, but I think Chance should win it.
Wow.
I think
Now, I mean, that's the thing though. Like, I don't know how anyone here listens to the albums. And when I say that, I say, are you listening to it in passing? Are you listening to it in the car while you got things going on? I don't know if they drive their own cars or if they getting driven places. I don't know if you putting it on in the house and you listening to it that way. But I know over here we listen to albums differently, right? Like we listen to albums for the substance, for the bars, for the metaphors, for the wordplay, for the punchlines. We listen for all of that, for the production.
So do I. The production means a lot to me when I listen to music. So excuse me, y'all. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed, and it's taking a lot. I'm trying to reel it back in because it's taking a lot of my energy. It's taking a lot out of me. So not, scream because these people are so stupid. I guess because the GNX album came out since last year, and they can only think back as far as 2 months ago. So that's probably why, as that dude said, Mark, that's his name, I believe, saying, "Oh, I was up for GNX up in until Clips, which was like Clips dropped 3 months ago. So 8, 9, 10 months ago was too far for him. So remember the great impact GNX had.
We listen for everything. So I don't know how they listen to albums to come up with what they come up with. And respectfully, I do disagree, but they're entitled to their opinion. I don't think Chance's album Starline is better than, I would say, maybe 3 of the albums, and we'll discuss that too.
the Clips should win it. I think Kendrick will.
I think GNX should.
I don't think Kendrick's gonna win.
Based on impact and how much I actually really listen to it, I'd probably put GNX first.
Yo,
But it's a dogfight. I want
that
to be
Chance
clear.
album, bro, is
Kendrick got to move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and shit.
See, I hate when people say that. I hate when he says something like that. Why would Kendrick needs to get to the back of the line? Why? For what purpose? For what purpose? His work, to me, in my opinion, is better than everybody album that dropped. So why should he diminish? Why should he dim his light so other people can shine? And that's my issue.
See, look, 9 versions of every award.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
We're not being honest about Kendrick's album, man.
I'm being
I never like to talk over each other. We talking over each other.
Oh my God. I can't take this shit.
Oh, it's Chance.
All right, man. So the get to the back of the line, like I don't know if there's an agenda or what the agenda is here.
There is an agenda. They hate that man for absolutely nothing. They hate Kendrick Lamar. They hate that he is winning too much. Is there a such thing? They feel like he's winning too much. And it's so funny. It's so funny, y'all. Stormies. Kendrick is not even the rapper with the most Grammys. It's Jay-Z. Kendrick has 22 Grammys. Jay-Z has 25. And Kanye West is also, I think Kanye West also has 22 Grammys as well. Or maybe 24. So it's Jay-Z with 25, Kanye with 24, and then Kendrick Lamar with 22. But they feel that Kendrick is winning too much, but have not said anything about the person that's on top. Have y'all ever heard anybody call Jay-Z a Grammy darling? Or um Kanye or Ye, whatever you want to be called, a Grammy darling? Have y'all ever heard that shit? 50 Cent was pushing that Grammy darling bullshit last year after the whole beef. He was going on multiple podcasts calling Kendrick a Grammy darling. They trying to diminish this man's shine. And I don't like it.
But to get to the back, like, if you're up and you're winning, you're just winning. So now at this point, the bias is showing its head, and
Yep.
now Kendrick has won so much and has been so celebrated that now you're just tired of the celebration, and
Yep.
you're not necessarily looking at things from a quality perspective and saying it's a better album. You're just saying it's very good, but I'm tired of seeing him win.
Exactly.
It's like Floyd Mayweather. At some point, people just started tuning into Floyd Mayweather to watch him lose. The same thing with Mike Tyson. Same thing. Great athletes, people who are, at least in their prime or at their time, the best at what they did. Michael Jordan, you just want to, we just want to see bro lose. Somebody else got to win. Patrick Mahomes, we want to see him lose. Somebody else got to win. And I think that it does get a little weird, because if they just the best, bro, and if it's their time, it's their time. I don't care.
Kendrick Lamar deserves this Grammy for his hard work. He put his all into his work. You don't downplay his work and artistic level of wordplay, his lyricism. He worked hard for this shit. So he deserves his awards. He deserves every Grammy that he gets. That man been subbed every freaking time he put an album out for Album of the Year. He has not won an Album of the Year. When Taylor Swift winning 4 albums of the year back to back to back. Have y'all said anything? Have y'all said, oh, she needs to get in the back of the line because she's winning too much? When Drake have been running the game for 10 plus years, have y'all said, oh, he needs to take a step back. He needs to remain down. He take a loss from Kendrick. He needs to go about his business and stay away from the limelight because he been on top too much. So why Kendrick got to stay in the back of the line? Because he's winning Grammys too much. What the heck?
If you don't want to see them win or not.
Can I just say,
Kendrick is and has been Chance. I'm not gonna say
I ain't hear you say
Kendrick's Grammy darling.
he is.
You see? You see?
Earned it though. It ain't like
I'm finna say, bro. Okay, so Imani comes out and he says he earns it. Saying that Kendrick is the Grammy darling is basically saying he wins when he shouldn't win. How else would you read that? Chat, let me know in the comments. How else would you read that? He's the Grammy darling. So he wins when he shouldn't win? Or is he winning because what he's putting out is actually Grammy worthy and he should be winning?
Quality work.
I have to know what you guys think about that in the comments.
whatever.
What you about to say about this album?
I don't think it aged as well as people would like to think it did.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like
still
it.
listen to that album.
It's my least favorite of his albums.
It's my second.
But
Listen, opinion is opinion. Opinion is opinion. But what I'm gonna say is I don't think it ages as well as people think it do. Okay, as people think it does.
That is crazy work. What is this man talking about?
If we just look at the GNX album in itself, Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up on the radio consistently, Luther, Still on the radio consistently. Man at the Garden is one of the best written.
Luther was #1 song on Billboard Hot 100 for 13 weeks straight, for 3 months, for the whole half of the year, since November of 2024 till about July. Like for freaking like 8 months or so, 7 to 8 months or so. Kendrick was on top of the game. He was holding hip hop down for more than half of the year. And now they're saying this? GNX didn't age well for this? You got to be kidding me, bro.
Songs I've ever heard. Hey Now, okay, I give you Hey Now. Reincarnated? Are we listening? TV Off, still on the radio. Dodger Blue, come on, bro. Peekaboo? Hard Part 6, not on the radio. So there's only a couple of songs that you're not hearing just because you're hearing it everywhere. Some of these songs you just go back to because you love how they're written. You love the storytelling. GNX and Gloria. Oh my God. Like these songs have such staying power as a fan of music. Now, I'm not saying that Starline doesn't have some of those, but we'll take a look at what Starline has to offer too.
You like Mr. Morale better?
I do.
You like To Pimp a... No, man.
To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite album of his.
I got it.
So
I leave it alone.
But don't get me wrong, it's still a dope album, and I'm not trying to step on it that way. But as far as we talking about just how it grew on me, I'm not really running back to listening to it. I hear me listening to this Chance album and this Clips album way more than I'll ever go back to this G.
The thing
Nobody
about
cares.
it, bro, is you don't have to run back to the GNX album because it's being run for you. Is what I'm saying. Like the amount of times you hear it just because it's on wherever you are, you don't have to run back to it. So it may be like because they hear it so much that it's kind of losing its punch, which is completely understandable. But I want to take a look at Starline.
I'm gonna listen to Chance album. Like that's
I'm still dissecting.
Yes.
Chance's
Only
album.
thing I don't like about the Chance album a little bit, and this is why I think I've been listening to it so much. And know what's crazy? When he sat here, he told us some of the metaphors that he was using. I wouldn't have caught him. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I wouldn't have caught him. The only thing I don't like about the Chance album is it's a little mumbly. It's not as clear.
really.
Yeah, bro.
And that's the part that I wanted to mention is when he's talking about he wouldn't have caught the metaphors. Now I'm sure, I'm positive I didn't catch every metaphor, but I know that we listen to catch metaphors over here. And the mumbling part, like I won't say it was mumbly, but he sang a lot on his album. And that was my one, if you go back to my reaction, that was my one main gripe with the album is that he sang so much on it. And I just want to hear him rap. So I get what he's saying, how tonally it might have been a little not a little off of.
Hey bro, what you doing? I'm sitting with walking. Why? It's summer.
Some people, but for me, it was just that he sang so much.
He roll into it. So I gotta.
Oh, I think that's. I hear what you say.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward to Chance. I didn't really listen to the album, so I have no opinion on that. So I'm gonna fast forward this part.
Pop song of the year.
That'll
So if
be
an
my
album
second. That'll be my number
has
two.
the hip hop
That's
song of the year
I'm with you on
and
that.
Malice is still my rapper of the year,
For sure.
it would just mean something differently if the Clips won it versus
And I feel
Kendrick
like-
won it.
And the song I
agree.
voted for, I actually voted for Chance for.
A pity Grammy. Kendrick won so much to the point. Oh, you know what, Kendrick? Just take a seat. I'd rather the Clips won it. I'd rather the Chance win it. You win too much. Pity Grammy. No, your work should be worth a Grammy. Not because somebody else won so much to the point this person needs to win. If your work cannot match Kendrick Lamar's project, why in the world should you win over him when your work is not at the same level?
For letters for rap song of the year. Or maybe
But I understand what he's saying about the Clips and you know, it would mean something for them to win for hip hop. Like I get that, but it's also like, would you rather the Clips win a participation medal, or do you
Exactly.
want them to win because their project was better than GNX?
Exactly.
Now, those are the two projects that I see most people arguing or debating which will win album of the year. Both excellent albums, and Let God Sort Them Out's rollout's probably one of the best rollouts we've ever seen. They performed at the Vatican, so there's a lot behind that album. But when we just listen to the music,
I did like the Vatican performance. However, the rollout, yes, it was indeed a great rollout. However, it was a normal rollout. It's just because people haven't done rollout in so long to the point they think this rollout was just some kind of masterpiece, genius idea. It was just a regular, normal rollout. But because people just, drop or barely does anything anyways, it made this rollout seems bigger than what it was. It wasn't anything special. But that Vatican performance was beautiful. I love that song.
you know, like I want to know where you guys land with that.
Maybe rap performance of the year. I forget which one, but that was the one for me.
I will say this for legacy's sake and for the spirit of hip hop. I would love to see the Clips go there.
I want Clips to win.
I would love that. That
I
to me would be
I feel like
amazing.
Pusha is old that. I don't feel like he.
I just don't.
I would love to see.
I get what
them
you're saying.
again. I would love to see. I think it would bode well for hip hop.
Wasn't it just last
But
year?
would it not bode well for hip hop for Kendrick to win just because he again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of these answers are wrong. That's what I'm saying. And that's why there's no disrespect here, because I thoroughly enjoy all of these albums. I enjoyed all of them.
That they gave Kendrick all them Grammys?
Yes, bode well for hip hop.
Wasn't it just last year that they gave Kendrick all them Grammys?
Yes.
So?
last Grammys that just.
So?
I don't want to see that.
What do you,
What do you mean you want to see that again? Look at that bull. Oh my god. I'm just like him.
gave them Grammys? Wasn't it just last year they gave Kendrick all them Grammys? I don't want to see that again. So you mean to tell me if an artist works hard and consistently puts out great music and consistently gets rewarded for it, you don't want to see them win because you saw it before? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like saying, bro, we're tired of you getting awarded top podcast. Let somebody else win. Ain't that why you go to work every day? Or isn't that why?
I'm surprised Joe is going this hard on Kendrick, knowing that he was in the business, him being a rapper himself at one point. He should understand what that means. And for him to say the stuff that he says is like mind-boggling to me. Because you think he would be the one that understood it, right? But no, that's not the case.
I don't know. Maybe it's not, but isn't it? Don't you want to be rewarded for being the best hip hop media space, or one of the best hip hop media spaces? Right? Like I just don't understand how you want to see somebody lose because you're tired of seeing them winning. That is a very, very weird mindset.
It's very bizarre.
Cleaned up, and I didn't think
Without
without
the album, I don't want to see it again. I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
I'd be proud and happy.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna
I
happen.
wouldn't be
So it's
surprised.
gonna mean something different to see them two brothers.
I think the industry
You know
also
what
wants
I'm saying.
to.
I don't
disagree with that
hood hip hop standing in what this is what we've been doing for the last 2 decades. We didn't deviate. We didn't do nothing different. We didn't play the games that the industry plays. We didn't do none of that
I don't
shit. We
disagree.
put out a project that we genuinely and sincerely, this is what we do. And for them to win that grant, I would be proud.
We brought this shit to the Vatican.
Yes, bro.
Right. I don't disagree. That's the point, bro. Like I'm not disagreeing with their thoughts on Clips and what they've done and what they presented to us and how and what they had to go through to present it to us. You know what I'm saying? But when you're looking at the best rap album, or excuse me, the album of the year, you're not looking at everything around it. Like you're not looking at what they did and how they had and the struggle.
They basing the Clips to win because he had a Vatican performance or a performance at the Vatican. That's it. That's their only play.
You're just looking at the product, right? So that's the most comparable to me is Clips and GNX. Let God sort them out, and GMX is the most comparable to me. Which that I think that's the fight. I don't necessarily think the fight is Starline at this current moment. It's also very new.
Yeah,
No,
that was fire.
Yes.
That was fire.
See, I think shit like that, like all that other shit like that, we took the shit to the Vatican.
Oh,
That's going to resonate.
And I'm
That's
saying
the narrative. That's what I'm saying. They have the narrative. They have the momentum.
They got everything.
I just don't think they
and
made
the
the best
music
album.
to back it up.
And I'm saying is, yeah, it could probably be a little too quick take and just me living in a moment. I would love to see Mobb Deep get nominated.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you.
I think that
They're not eligible.
Yeah,
Oh, they'll be next following year.
Next year. Well,
It's September to September.
when we talk about
All right, y'all. We're gonna stop right here because I can't take any more of this bullshit, and I just don't have the time. His video is way too long, so please go ahead and continue and check out his video and finish the check out his channel. My bad. And if you want to watch the remaining of the video, so we're gonna stop right here. So what do y'all think about this whole situation? Because I'm just so annoyed about it all and how they downplay the man. Kendrick mind his business. Kendrick don't come out until he has a album out or a record out or he's touring. Other than that, you have nothing else to talk about but his art. He's on the news or the headlines because of his art, but people just trying to throw everything at him that they can to kind of diminish this man work, and I don't think that's fair to him. So go ahead and comment down below, let me know what y'all think, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.